Hello everyone, my name is LittleMcglitch, and welcome to part 6 of my Let's Play of Shinobi 2002. In part 5, we have gone to the water area and also being that snake guy. I have no idea what his name is. But now we're off to continue off into the factory. So with that said, without further ado, let's get this stage started. But before I start, I gotta do something real quick. Alrighty then, now, without further ado, let's get this stage started. So this stage here now brings in a laser system. Well, of course, it's security, but it's pretty easy to go through. You will get hurt if you touch the lasers, but easy way to get through them is, well, that's one way here, and you can always just dash through it, which is I quite find really cool that you can do. I remember this being one of my least favorite stages because I could always never figure out how to pass it, you know? But, again, when you play the game for a long time, you seem to figure out how to do things. And I mean a lot of things. And this is one of those stages that mainly involve destroying those stones. Since that this here is, like, an automatic second stage, since that there is no second stage, actually, that's the biggest reason why there are stones in this stage. That's my theory on why they did that. Yep, this is where the stones start to come into play. But oh, dang it. No. That was bad. Very, very bad. Did not mean to do that. Alrighty, so, as if I already said in part 4, something about Pokemon Yellow and stuff, yes, I have fully decided to bring back Pokemon Yellow, but not on my 3DS, on emulator, because it's going to be easier to record, and also, I think the 3DS version should be something I can do on my personal time, you know? And since that, the emulator will have more save states than what the 3DS will offer, I'll be able to go back to the points where, I can do my glitches and tricks and other cool stuff that I want to show you guys, because remember, they don't call me LittleMcglitch for nothing. And I want to start my own glitch fest, but if I want to do that, I have to play a game which I know a lot of glitches do. And one of those games is Pokemon Yellow. But I'm not going to do that until after I beat the game, or during my journey, when I'm at a certain part where I can go ahead and glitch it, I can go ahead and start an episode of that, which would just be in between certain Pokemon Yellow episodes. But I'm not totally sure what I'm going to be doing. All I do know is that eventually Pokemon Yellow is coming back, but I just don't know what I'm going to be doing with it when it does come back. I should be getting really close towards the end of the stage now, I just don't know where it is though. God. Come on. Don't time it down. Oh yeah, if you guys hear any of that, like what's going on like outside of this room, if you hear like a whole bunch of rumbleness, that would be because today is Friday and my neighborhood is garbage day. I know. I should really check to see like what's happening around my neighborhood before I go in and start making videos, but I have no control over that, and I just feel to make a video. So if you do end up hearing stuff that involves an engine of a garbage truck, then by all means, let me know, I guess. But other than that, it doesn't really bother me since, well, I live here. I've dealt with it for all my life. Alright. Now, one of the most agonizing things about this, you do this, right? And you get here, and the platform of that stage comes down and forces you to fall into the water. Like, this has happened to me once before. Just a second. Okay, so as I was saying, it has happened to me once before. This was the time when I was younger, and rage quitting was something more often since I didn't like losing. I might want to change my lightning speed on. Dang it. You get the concept, right? What I'm doing here? If I can only complete it, then that'll be easier.
Akujiki. Its flame cuts deep. With your strength, you may yet defeat him.
Oh yeah. Worst part about the stage. I can never find the Oboro coins. But let's continue, shall we?
Welcome, young leader of the Oboro. So you are the one responsible for the deaths of the Oboro. Hirako. Yatsurao was destroyed by the Oboro 72 years ago. But he shall be resurrected with the sacrifice of this girl. Kneel before the might of Yatsurao.
Yep, Yatsurao has been resurrected. With those R's in there. And this here, again, the second stage is just the boss, which is the reason why the first stage, I believe, just has its gimmick of that. But, there are flying enemies here, right? And sometimes they'll get stuck in between days. And I want to make sure I can destroy every single one of them. You know? Which is bad, since the Yatsurao will always destroy his own minions when you're close nearby, which is the only reason why you don't want to be nearby him. Worst part about this boss is that when it's in a harder difficulty, especially super mode, he shoots more frequently. So when you're trying to beat the enemies, to beat him, you kinda can't do that.
Kagari. I must thank you, young leader of the Oboro. Hirako. I have finally unlocked the power of Yatsurao's spirit. I feel its power flooding through my veins. It appears that Akujiki has grown strong from eating the souls of the Oboro. However, it is not enough. Hirako! What's the matter? Can you not raise your sword against him? Maritsune. You cannot kill your own brother, even with that tainted blade. If you want to finish this, come to Kane Shrine. Get out of here. It's too dangerous.
What about you?
I must go to face my fate.
well, the make do for its lack of stage, it does have more in-depth cutscenes. And the fact that that guy, our first real boss, besides the helicopter thing, was his own brother? Whew, that's a twist. But, yeah, of course, as you can tell, I already knew this all along, since I've played this game countless times. But, only a C ranking? Come on, I beat the boss in one hit. Was my timing not correct? Oh yeah, I forgot, I'm gonna have to beat him in under a minute. And, not get hit as much as possible, and then beat him in one hit. Like, that's how you rank up your score. And it's easier to do this with a different character, which I will unlock soon and show you in a special video. But other than that, I have no idea. But again, hate this stage because I can never find the Oboro coins. That's probably the biggest reason why I do not like this stage. And I spend so much time searching for them to the point where I die from Akojiki's hunger. Or, I mess up and fall in the water on the bottom of the stage, which happens more times than not. But again, I shall see you guys in part 7 in Kanye's Shrine. Kinda sounds like Kanye. But, you get the point. With that said, without further ado, my name is LittleMcglitch, and I'm signing out. Also, wait, before I sign out, I changed the volume a little bit on TV before I started recording. So, when I go over this and when you guys watch it, I want to know if it's too loud, or is the volume still just right? I only turned it up for the sole purpose just so you guys can actually hear the cutscenes more fluently, and also hear the game more fluently, but I don't know if you guys can hear me as much. But I'm pretty sure you guys could. But I'm not totally sure about it. So, okay, now, with that said, without further ado, my name is LittleMcglitch, and I'm signing out.